Inside your body, billions of processes are happening right now, perfectly timed and keeping you alive without a second thought. We reveal the complexity and how each organ works. Tucked inside your chest is a tireless worker about the size of a clenched fist, your heart. This muscular pump is the definition of endurance, beating roughly 100,000 times a day. It works like a dual-circuit engine to move blood through 60,000 miles of vessels. The right side sends oxygen-deprived blood to the lungs for refills. The left side then pushes fresh blood to the furthest corners of your body. Over an average lifetime, this rhythmic beating happens billions of times without ever stopping even once. Your lungs are powerhouses that turn the air around you into the fuel that your body requires. See, every time you inhale, air travels down your windpipe into millions of tiny little sacs called alveoli. Now these sacs have walls so thin that oxygen can easily pass through into your blood while carbon dioxide moves out to be exhaled. Most people take 20,000 breaths every day. Interestingly, your lungs aren't identical twins. The right lung has 3 sections, but the left only has 2 to make physical space, for your heart. Your brain is the ultimate conductor of your body's orchestra. Weighing roughly 3 pounds, this wrinkled organ, which is really similar to bacon, is the most complex structure known, containing 86 billion neurons that never stop firing. It serves as your personal mission control, processing everything you see, hear, taste, or smell in real time. It's the birthplace of deep thoughts and the vault where precious memories are stored. Even while sleeping, it stays awake, monitoring heartbeat and breathing. Demanding 20% of your daily energy is protected by the strong human skull. The liver is the body's ultimate multitasker, sitting quietly in the upper right side of your abdomen, weighing about 3 pounds. This particular organ performs more than 500 different jobs at once. It acts as a high-tech filtration system, cleaning toxins from blood and breaking down old cells. It produces bile, which helps digest fats from food. Beyond cleaning, it stores essential vitamins and minerals and manages energy levels by storing sugar. Perhaps its most amazing feature is resilience. It can fully grow back even if mostly removed. When you sit down for a meal, your stomach is ready to go to work. This muscular bag is located in your upper abdomen and serves as the first major stop for digestion. Once the food arrives, the stomach uses powerful muscles to churn it into a liquid state while drenching it in gastric acid and enzymes. This acid is incredibly strong, but the stomach protects itself by producing a thick layer of protective mucus. Fun! Well, after a few hours of mixing, it releases partially digested food into the next digestion stage. Okay, the small intestine is where the real magic of nutrition happens. Although called small because of its width, it's actually about 20 feet long and sits coiled tightly inside of your belly. Its inner walls are covered in millions of tiny bumps called villi, which create a massive surface area for absorbing nutrients. As food moves through this long tube, enzymes break it down into the smallest possible pieces. This allows them to pass through directly into your bloodstream. 90% of all nutrients are absorbed safely right down here in this little guy. Located on either side of your spine, your 2 kidneys are shaped like large beans and work as your sophisticated waste management system. Every day, they filter about 200 quarts of blood to keep your internal chemistry perfectly balanced. They constantly check salt and mineral levels to ensure your blood maintains proper thickness. The collected waste is turned into urine for disposal. While seemingly small, they are vital for survival. They produce hormones regulating blood pressure and they stimulate red blood cell creation. They also process, 20% of our total blood. Hidden behind your stomach is the pancreas, a 6-inch organ that lives a double life. See, it actually belongs to 2 different body systems at once, that being the digestive system and the endocrine system. For digestion, it creates powerful enzymes that help break down proteins, fats, and carbs. On the flip side, the pancreas acts as a vital hormone factory. It produces insulin and glucagon, which are released straight into your blood to keep your sugar levels perfectly stable. Without these hormones, your body would lack the usable energy that you constantly need. This one's always fun to say. Your gallbladder is a small pear-shaped sac tucked just under the liver. While it doesn't make its own digestive fluids, it serves as a crucial storage unit for the bile produced by your liver. Think of it as a reservoir or a fleshy bucket. When you eat a meal that's high in fat, the gallbladder squeezes and sends a concentrated dose of bile into your small intestine. Delicious. This bile works like a detergent, breaking large fat chunks into tiny droplets. Now, interestingly, you can actually live normally without this helpful little organ. The large intestine, or the colon, is the final section of your digestive tract. It's wider than the small intestine, but much shorter, only measuring about 5 feet in length. Its primary responsibility is to reclaim water and minerals from leftover food material that your body couldn't digest. See, inside of your colon live trillions of helpful little bacteria that assist in breaking down remaining nutrients and producing essential vitamins. This organ compacts leftover waste into feces and securely stores it until it's time to be completely eliminated from the body. Skibbity. The spleen is a purple fist-sized organ located in the upper left part of your abdomen. It's a major player in your immune system, acting as a quality control center for your blood. Its job is to filter the blood and pull out any red blood cells that are old, damaged, or misshaped. It recycles the useful parts for later use, and the spleen also acts as a storage tank for white blood cells and platelets, which are released immediately to fight off an infection or to stop a bleed. Check it out. Your skin is actually your largest organ, weighing about 8 pounds and covering an area of roughly 20 square feet. It's also far more than just a basic covering. It's a waterproof shield that protects your internal parts from germs, injuries, and the sun's rays. Millions of nerve endings allow you to feel the world around you, detecting everything from touch to pain. Your skin is constantly regenerating, shedding 30,000 dead cells every minute and replacing them with fresh ones. It uses sunlight to create vitamin D daily. At the base of your neck lies the thyroid, a small butterfly-shaped gland that wraps around your windpipe. Even though it weighs less than an ounce, it has a massive impact on how your body functions. The hormones it produces act as a kind of a throttle for your metabolism, deciding how fast or how slow your body uses energy. These hormones influence your heart rate, your digestion, and your mood. To do its job correctly, the thyroid needs a steady supply of essential iodine from your daily diet in order to thrive. The tinky sac, aka the bladder. It's a hollow, balloon-like organ sitting in your pelvis that acts as a temporary storage tank for urine until you're ready to, wee! Its walls are made out of specialized muscle that can stretch and expand as it fills up. Now, most people can hold about 2 cups of liquid. I think I can hold a gallon. Now, in order to prevent any accidents, a strong ring of muscles called the sphincter keeps the exit firmly closed. When, the time's right, the muscular walls contract to push the waste out through a small tube called the urethra, which expels all the icky goopies. Your body works tirelessly around the clock to keep you alive, functioning, and thriving. It's time to return the favor with some proper care.